When you come to a parish this big, oftentimes it's hard to feel the intimacy of the church. My time before Alpha, I was growing in my relationship with Christ, but not necessarily growing in relationship with my church community. I would say that my faith journey before Alpha was more private. It was a relationship between me and Christ. And after Alpha, it became a relationship with me and Christ and my church community. It almost seems like our church got smaller and more intimate and more personal. So every night after we would break bread, there would be a presentation by Nicky, who is a Protestant reverend in England. And we were delighted to see how being that he was a Protestant, it fit into the Catholic context. A lot of times, some people, me included, you don't really connect with the Bible so much. It's kind of intimidating and scary. It was wonderful to see, as Nicky was reading verses from the Bible, how you could see in each individual the aha light, you'd have that aha moment. Oh, that's what that means in my life. And you could see that through the people, through the different biblical verses that were being read, and how it applies to any Protestant, any Catholic out there. It's the same. During probably 3/4 of the way through the Alpha sessions, you have a retreat. And the retreat was based around the Holy Spirit and how important it's part of our Trinity and how important the Holy Spirit truly is. Oftentimes people neglect the Holy Spirit. They don't pray to the Holy Spirit. They don't ask the Spirit to come in before prayer, before making major life decisions. And for me, that retreat really deepened my love for the Holy Spirit. So during the retreat, we were able to go to adoration. They set it up in the same room that we were having the retreat in. And for a lot of Catholics, they'd never been to adoration before. The graces that must have been flowing through our retreat must have been amazing, because here you have all these people at a retreat, some of which have never knelt in front of the monstrance and spent time with Jesus. And that was beautiful. It was beautiful to see people opening up. The Spirit was just, you could feel it that day. It was just absolutely beautiful. The Catholic faith has a lot of ritual. It can be very intimidating at first. I think the wonderful tool that Alpha can give Catholics is a means to step back into their faith gradually. I think taking the Alpha course was probably the best thing I could have done for my faith journey, for my walk of faith.